Welcome to this morning's press conference. I'm George Matthews. On behalf of the Charlottetown Islanders, I want to thank you people for all attending this press conference this morning, showing your support for the Charlottetown Islanders as either a media representative or a fan of this team. And it's great to see the number of owners of this hockey club who are here this morning as well, showing their emotional support in the off-season for this hockey club. To my right, here at the head table, at least for the moment, we've got two of the significant management pieces of this Charlottetown Islanders hockey club. We've got the GM of the team, Grant Saunier, and of course the head coach of the Charlottetown Islanders, Gordy Dwyer. It's been a busy off-season for the Charlottetown Islanders. For those who are following this hockey club very closely, from the end of the season against Halifax, the general manager has made a number of significant trades, adding to this hockey club for the upcoming season. We've gone through 2 drafts, and obviously the Q draft, which for the most part people seem to be very positive about, and as well the European draft, which I know, looking at Grant's Twitter's account, seems he's excited about potentially what he's landed here as well. So it's been a very busy 3 to 4 months in the off season, building of course towards the upcoming season, which despite the 85-degree temperature, the training camp is, from what I'm told by the training staff, I said it's a month away, they said it's less than that, George. They've got it by the day as a training staff as they count it down. So, but this morning, it is all about the players being acquired by the Charlottetown Islanders in the off-season. We've got 2 new Charlottetown Islanders to introduce this morning, and they are new Charlottetown Islanders, but they're island natives. And we're going to introduce both those players here this morning. Coming from Summerside, he played 2 years at Notre Dame, AAA midget, 3 years in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. He finished up as team captain off the Rimouski Oceanic. From Summerside, an island native, Ryan MacKinnon. So terrific to see as Ryan settles in here, where we've got, not that it has to be the focus, but it certainly is a positive that you can get well-established veteran Quebec Major Junior Hockey League players to come on back home and represent their province in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. Adding to that, Ross Johnston, 6'4", 210-pound winger. He's a 3-year veteran in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. He's had 2 seasons with Moncton, coming this past season from Victoriaville. Again, please welcome Ross, please.
Bigger stage.
I think Jason was thinking I was sitting there. Anyway, you can see the smiles on the faces of these 2 young players, how happy that they are to be back home here and playing for, again, the Charlottetown Islanders in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. Now at this time, we have the general manager of the Charlottetown Islanders, Grant Saunier, coming to the podium. Grant.
Thank you, George. Thank you, everybody, for coming out today. On behalf of Craig Foster and the owners that are here, welcome. In deciding to do this today, we felt it was important for a number of reasons. Obviously, we wanted to formally introduce the 2 young men that we've acquired. It's obviously old news in a lot of people's households, but we wanted to formally welcome them to our family. And we wanted to make an announcement today that Ryan MacKinnon will be wearing number 46, and he's going to be our captain this next coming season. And that Ross will be wearing number 48, and he will also be one of our captains, wearing an A on our jersey. I know a lot of people have made a lot of jokes about the number of transactions that we've made since I've been on board. There is a method to the madness. A lot of the trades that we made and a lot of the acquisitions that we made were not only in the form of players, but in the form of picks. And in order to acquire quality people like Ryan and Ross to come to our hockey club, it costs a lot. But we're prepared to pay the premium to get two of the best character, best leader, best players in our league. And that's what this is all about today. And today's announcement is really exciting for us and for the coaching staff, because we've all witnessed a transition of our hockey club last year. There's lots of real positiveness in the community across the island, in the locker room. Doesn't matter how many games we won last year, people are going to forget about that real quickly. But one of the things we knew we needed to do is we needed to go out and get high-end players that have high-end character and high-end qualities to help guide the youth of our hockey club, and to not be a team that's going to be like a heart monitor, up and down, season after season. These types of moves are going to help establish our hockey club incredibly next year, but to help build the foundation for our team to try and stay on an upward motion and be an elite team year after year. So we're really excited. I'm going to let Gordy speak to both these acquisitions and the importance of a coaching staff in terms of having some character, and then we'll open it up for questions. So Gordy, if you want to come down.
Well, first and foremost, good morning. Thanks everybody for coming. I think Grant said a lot, and a lot of the right things. The major reason why these two gentlemen are in our jersey and Islanders, it's not because they're from PEI, it's because they're great character, hardworking leaders on the ice and off the ice. And I've known both these gentlemen for a long time. Had a chance to draft both of them in Summerside back would be 5 years ago now. So I've watched them develop as players. I've coached against them for a few years now, and we've tried to acquire them for a few seasons now. So to be able to get them both together as 20-year-olds to be leaders for our hockey team next year is huge for our program. We've been through a lot of transition over the last 12 months. We're off in the right direction. We're really excited about the future. We have a lot of great pieces that were already in place, a lot of young players, and we felt that it was really important to get some strong leadership in our dressing room and some strong leadership in the community moving forward. These two gentlemen will fit that bill and fit that role. Hockey's all about teamwork. These are some of the top two teammates. You can talk to anybody in the league, and you know, we made sure that we checked their resources. We knew the players both on and off the ice before acquiring them, but they were both loved in every dressing room that they've played in so far, and I'm sure that they'll fit in well with us. Ross is obviously he's got great size. He's a big power forward. He had an opportunity. He's just arriving back this weekend from Phoenix at the NHL level training camp with the Coyotes, and you know, he's got a bright future in hockey. And I think that we've shown in the past that as a staff, as a coaching staff, and as a management staff, we pride ourselves on developing our players, both on and off the ice. We've had a number of players over the last few years make that step to the next level and get an opportunity at the National Hockey League level. So that's something that's important for us. We pride ourselves on that development. We give the guys the resources and the tools and the leadership and example to aspire to keep moving forward. And I know that Ross, that's one of his goals, is probably to get to the next level, and we're going to work hard at that. Ryan is a 5-year pro. He's a captain of you know, in Major Junior already. He will be our captain. He was a captain of a very good, strong franchise that's had a significant amount of success throughout the years. So he's learned from a lot of great players. He is a great player. He's a great leader. He's going to be a great captain for us, and we're happy to have both players. We look forward to the start of the season. Like we said, camp is less than a month away. I haven't counted the days yet, George, but but I know that it's starting soon, and I know there's a lot of excitement in the air, a lot of buzz, and you know, we look forward to get started. Thank you.
See if they fit. T-shirt for Ross.
Before we open it up for Q&As, we'll have the two players speak. The captain will speak last. Ross will go to the podium first here just to say a few words.
Again, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. I know it's a Monday morning, everyone's recovering from the weekend, but I appreciate that everyone showed up. I know for myself, I'm really glad to be playing for Charlottetown for my last year. It's a big year for me as a player. Obviously, I'm trying to go to the next level, so there's no better place to do it at home. So I'm looking forward to this coming up year. Thank you.
Yeah, again, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. It's this is a great event by such a great organization that me and Ross are definitely excited to be a part of finally. And I know from just being announced as leaders of the team, we're both very excited for the upcoming season, and especially working with top-notch guys like Gordy and Grant. It's both something we could ask for, and we're definitely looking forward to this great upcoming season.